So guys, I came in here this morning to discover that my cherry tomatoes have decided to fall over. So they got really, really tall. Most of them are sort of tied up, but this one decided that he was going to grow some extra branches. And as you can see, he's fallen over, so I got to pick him up. There is an abundance of cherry tomatoes this year. Now, these are the blue shoulder cherry tomatoes. These guys are really prolific, and I have tied them up time and time and time again, and they just keep on going. Lots of new blossoms, lots of new tomatoes happening. These guys have just started, but these guys are ready to pick. And if we go a little bit further, actually, just into the regular red cherry tomatoes, you just get past the peppers here. These two have started to go crazy back here, and these are the younger of the plants. So they've all started to put on again. I just did a whole entire, like I said, 7 liters of picking the other day, and then I did more after that. But the blueberries are up here. So they're, the blue shoulders are starting again on these ones. And then the other cherry tomato plants that I have, which are just the regular red cherry tomatoes. Hopefully you can see this. Let me just pull this out so you can see. They are putting on tons and tons, and the size of these cherry tomatoes are awesome. They're sweet, they're abundant, and like I said, these guys are growing right up over, right into my shade cloth, if you can see that up there, the shadows. But look at all the tomatoes that they keep putting on. I have to come in here every single day and harvest. It's just, they just hang from every branch. Look at this branch over here. I picked 2 days ago, and we're right back to, having, they almost hang down like grapes. Like there's just clusters and clusters of red cherry tomatoes, and you just can't beat the taste of them. So really successful year for cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna have to do some work in here and tie some of them up, but I just wanted to share that with you this morning to show you what's going on. And I have one more surprise I want to show you before I head off and get all this stuff done for the day. Really quickly, we're out in my strawberry patch, and I wanted to show you guys, I am getting a second set of strawberries. Look at all of the strawberries that have begun to grow. Now, I don't know if it's because at nighttime it's sort of cooled off. We're sort of getting this anomaly weather right now where in the daytime we're going back up to sort of the mid 80s. But at night it sort of cools down to, 50s. But I am getting an abundance of new strawberries. And it was something I never thought would happen. I thought this was the end of the season. Normally it is. You normally don't get strawberries, towards October. But the bees have been in here and they have been pollinating and doing their job. I've got a ton of new flowers. And they're growing fruit. I just can't believe it. Yeah, we got some growing in here. We've got some in here. So it looks like, check this out. It looks like I'm gonna have another crop of strawberries before the season's done. So I'm not gonna complain. This is awesome. They are happy and they are producing, so I'll take that. Look at this one. Just on the same plant. So guys, I feel blessed this morning. It's beautiful out. It's one of those days where you can it might be a little bit chilly on the chillier side, sweater weather, but it's beautiful. And in the garden this morning, it's just, sometimes when you're in the garden and you slow down, it's just so nice. Everything else is doing really amazing. Like I said, I've got my spinach coming up, and the bed over there has pretty much everything in that I could stuff into it. And actually, the tomatoes, I thought maybe the tomatoes really weren't going to put on any tomatoes at all, which is the last bed here. But let me swing around to the other side and show you. As you can see here, the tomato plants have begun sort of poking out through the netting. But to my surprise, look what's behind them. I am getting an abundance of tomatoes in here. There must be about 10 tomatoes on this one plant. And you know something? I was ready to pull them thinking that they weren't even going to be able to produce this year. Let me move the netting so you can see. But there's just a ton of tomatoes in here. So I'm going to leave them and see if they ripen up because we have such warm weather happening. And see what we can get out of it. I have so many tomatoes this year. It's just been something else. You guys are probably tired of me doing videos of tomatoes, but guys, it's been one of those years where there's an overabundance, and I'm not going to complain. I'm going to just take them and process them and, you know, and get ready for winter. The carrots are doing really great. The beans are doing great. Let me just move the netting here. Everything is doing really well. Beets are doing great. I've been doing a lot of beet chips too in the freeze dryer, which I didn't even get to eat because my husband stole the jar from me. So more beans and onions, so everything is doing really great. Beautiful morning here, guys. Just wanted to show you really quick what was going on, what we were doing, what we're processing, and what was happening within the greenhouse. But anyway, just a quick video. Just wanted to show you the sunflowers are almost at the end here, but they still make me happy. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. See you soon.